Hello guys. Today's video is a serious topic, alright? It's about college, alright? Everybody thinks that college is the only way. Like, everybody's parents tell them, you gotta go to college, what college you going to, where you going, what school you're thinking of. But sometimes that's not the answer, alright? There's plenty of other scenarios where you don't have to go to college. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about specifically what happens in college. College is essentially a place where you get a higher education and you pay for it. Well, it's really expensive. What do you do when you can't pay for it, which most of Americans can't? You get student loans. Student loans come with a high interest rate, and they give these to college kids, and they don't know anything about finance, so they're not ready for what they sign to, because they're adults and they sign their name on that contract and they get that student loan, but they're not thinking about long term how they're gonna pay it off. And what's the worst part is there's the kids that sign it like, yeah, I'm gonna be making this much a year once I get my job. 80% of people that graduate college don't get their job they went to college for. I'm just going to let that sink in. I'm going to say it again. 80% of people who go to college for a specific job don't get it. 20% do. And out of the 20%, they get paid half of what they thought they were going to get paid. So then there's that 10%. That 10%, are you that 10% that gets lucky? That 10% that gets chosen? That 10% has that student loan debt, and they get that job, and they have to work from the bottom from the way up. But what they don't realize is that student debt interest is climbing. That debt's getting more and more, and then pretty soon it's in a race with how much they get paid a year, and they can't keep up, and they think, how are we supposed to pay this? How in the world am I going to pay this? Now, let's go back to the 80% who didn't get their job and that didn't even get what they went there for. They ended up working who knows where, McDonald's, some grocery store. How do you think that stacks up against them? They didn't even get the professional job. And the person who does have the professional job is struggling keeping up with their student debt. So, this video is just to keep aware whenever you're going to college. Make sure you're going there specifically for one reason, and making sure that you get out debt-free, alright? There's ways. You gotta figure it out. There's plenty of ways to get out debt-free, alright? You don't have to take on student loans, because as soon as you take on student loans, you already lost. You just totally lost the game. You were winning, and then you lost. So do not, if you go to college, do not take out student loans. For every high schooler that's going there, don't do it. Pick up an extra job. Do a couple sleepless nights. You have to do it. It will affect your future so much, and you'll think your future self will thank you that you did that, because you will save you so much time, so much hassle, and from future anything. Like, it's just bad. It's just a bad system. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. I hope it made you realize the truth about what lies behind that. I'm not saying college is bad. I just want you guys to be aware. Comment down below if you're going to college and where you're going, or if you're not, what you're doing, and subscribe to the channel.